Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this September the 1st, 2025. I hope everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Everybody had a great Monday evening. I hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. And it's hard to believe it's already September 1st already, 2025. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start off here in the tropics. We're going to start off with this system here that's coming off the African coast. This system has a 60% chance of development over the next 7 days as it gets into a favorable environment here in the MDR region in the central tropical Atlantic. This looks to become our next named storm, Tropical Storm Gabrielle. Right now, the system do look like it's going to make kind of a approach toward the Leeward Islands, but it looks like it may go north of the Leeward Island. So we'll continue to monitor that. If it's going to be a landfall in the southeastern U.S., we'll go into the Caribbean or Gulf, or curve back out to sea. But most likely it'll probably curve back out to sea later on down the road. But right now it's too early to tell where this thing going to go. So I'm not even going to attempt to tell you exactly where this thing going to go, because it can go in any direction, because right now it is just coming off the African coast. So just stay with me and I will keep you up to date on this system. Alright, we got some more activity in the western tropical Atlantic from pretty just south of St. John's Island, also Nova Scotia. That will continue to pull away. Got some activity over here off the southeast coast, also down toward the Dominican Republic, Haiti, also over toward Cuba, the Bahamas, South Florida, the Gulf, across South America, Central America. Got a little system here down in the southwestern Caribbean Sea. A little bit more activity over the Yucatan Peninsula, also off the coast of the Mexican coast, the Eastern Pacific, excuse me, and also some activity over here in areas of Mexico to Texas, and then it's kind of scattered activity across the lower 48, little low pressure system up here in the northeast, from New York State over toward New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine, and a little scattered activity back over here toward the Dakotas, the Minnesota, down toward Nebraska and Kansas. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. And at the end of the video, we will be talking about that 60% chance of development in the tropics. So, alrighty, so here is your forecast for your Tuesday, September the 2nd. We got thunderstorms and showers pretty much across much of the board. You can see some activity across Newfoundland to New Brunswick to Maine, southeast Canada, New York State, Pennsylvania, also the Outer Banks of North Carolina, the coastal areas of South Carolina, the Atlantic coastal waters, across Florida, Florida Keys, Northwest Bahamas, much of the Gulf, stretching into Mexico, the Baja region of California, stretching up toward Oregon and Nevada, and Idaho. A little bit of activity in Montana, Wyoming, more activity across South Canada, up around Lake Superior, northern Michigan, to Wisconsin, to the Dakotas, through Iowa and Minnesota. Then more activity from Ohio to Tennessee to Arkansas to Missouri to Kansas to Oklahoma to Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and much of Florida regions as well. Alrighty, if you otherwise, big dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Getting ahead of myself, folks. But anyway, let's take a look at your Wednesday outlook now. You can see here we got thunderstorms and showers from Oregon to California to the Baja region of California, northwest portion of Mexico to Arizona, through Colorado, all the way over to Minnesota, here Lake Huron, Lake Superior, South Canada, southeastern Canada, and eastern Canada toward Maine, also New Brunswick, New Hampshire area as well. Also activity from through Ohio, Indiana, also portion of Kentucky, Missouri, Oklahoma to New Mexico to Arizona to Louisiana to Florida, Florida Keys, portion of the Gulf, Atlantic coastal water, a little bit in South and North Carolina up towards Virginia and Pennsylvania regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map you're locating across the nation. And not too much on the forecast chart, forecast maps here for the watch and warning advisory map, so we'll just breeze right through it real quick. Alright, we got some heat advisories over here in western Montana, northern Idaho, much of Washington State, portion of Oregon, also central and southern California. We got some flood watches there as well. Red flag warnings also for portion of Nevada, northern California, portion of Oregon, Excessive heat warning is also in effect for northern Oregon, also in the Washington state. Let's see, flood watches, like I said, for Southern California. Air quality alert reported of Arizona. Even got a few pockets of severe thunderstorm warnings in portions of Oklahoma, also portions of Kansas, also through North Dakota. Some special weather statements also in South Dakota and Minnesota. Let me see what that one is there. We got fire warning for portions of northern areas of California there as well. Alright, small craft advisory, gale warning from up here from New Jersey to the east coast around the Melbourne area of Florida. Also, we have some high surf warnings along this low country of South Carolina, stretching up toward the Grand Strand area as well. Also, more small craft advisory, gale warnings from over here along Los Angeles up to areas of Medford, Oregon. Alright, the Hawaiian Chain Island looks good. Also around the Alaska region, got some small craft advisory, gale warnings as well. Also, we got some flood watches also in effect for inland Alaska around Fairbanks, and also over here some high surf warnings also for portions of the Alaska region. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. And it looks like this here. Alright, should be coming up here in a minute. Alright, here we go. We've got a marginal risk up here around Aberdeen to Sioux Falls to Minneapolis, portion south of Fargo, North Dakota. Also portion of Minneapolis. We've got general thunderstorms up here from Maine to Watertown. Then from the south of Jacksonville down toward Miami, southern Corpus Christi to Brownsville, to Lupkins to Evansville. Then from Tucson up toward Eugene, Oregon. Then from Glasgow to Valentine over toward Marquette and Green Bay and La Crosse area as well. Tornado probability looks like this. Less than 2% all areas. Damaging winds 5%. And large hail 5%. Alright, let's move on to the outlook for your Wednesday. And we have another marginal risk area right here around Wichita Falls to Kansas City to Jefferson City, Springfield, also just east of Garden City and Liberal, Kansas. General thunderstorm for northern Maine, also down toward Orlando to Tampa, Miami, to New Orleans to Marquette, Michigan, to Albuquerque, New Mexico, all the way over to Eugene and Medford and Portland, Oregon areas as well. Alright, probability looks like this should be around 5%. There it is. Alright, let's move on to the tropics. Alright, here's that system here. That's the one I showed you just south of the Cabo Verde Islands. Continue to move in this area here. Has a 60% chance of development. You can see here, we're going to read that. A tropical wave located over the eastern far eastern tropical Atlantic, south of the Cabo Verde Islands, is producing disorganized shower and thunderstorm. Environmental conditions appear conducive for gradual development of the system, and a tropical depression could form by the middle to the latter part of this week. The system is expected to move westward to west-northwestward at around 15 miles an hour across the eastern and central tropical Atlantic throughout the week. Tropical formation chance through 48 hours, low 10%. Formation chance through 7 days, medium 60%. Alrighty, so I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care and happy Labor Day as well. We'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.